Hi guys, Mark here. Well, welcome today to Destination Triumph Solent, and today we're going to be taking out the all-new 2023 Triumph Street Triple 765 RS. Stay tuned. Well, hi there guys, Mark here, and really excited today to be bringing you a review on the all-new Triumph Street Triple 765 RS, and again very kindly loaned to me by Destination Triumph Solent. So we'll just run through the specs in the usual way, go for a test ride, and then we'll have a final thoughts walk around at the end. So price on these are coming in at £11,295, that's for the RS model. The R model, which is a little bit more road focused, is £9,595, and I shall be bringing you a review on that one very soon as well. Engine on this, 765cc 12 valve double overhead cam inline 3 cylinders, providing wonderful spread of torque, loads of bottom end power, excellent mid-range and absolutely stunning top-end rush of power. This RS model is putting out a claimed 128 horsepower at 12,000 RPM. The R version is a little bit less power at the top end, 118 horsepower, but the same torque, which is 80 Newton meters at 9,500 RPM. So there's a whole host of engine changes, chassis styling, electronics on this model over the previous model, which was superb anyway. Got a 15-litre tank on these. Triumph are quoting about 53 miles per gallon, which is excellent for a performance bike like this, about 5.4 litres for 100 kilometres. Seats comfortable on this, nice and narrow at the front to be able to get your legs down. 836mm seat height on this and 826 on the R model. There is a low seat option as well, which drops it by 30mm, and you can actually get it lowered as well, which drops it a further 10mm. So as a reference guys, I'm 5'7" tall, 170 centimeters with a 30-inch inside leg. Just take a quick look at me on the bike, see how I fit it, then you can compare that for yourself. So tyres on these, we've got Pirelli Diablo Super Corsa V3s, 120 on the front and a 180 on the rear, 17-inch wheels. These are really light, 188 kilograms wet weight. We've got a super smooth shifting 6-speed gearbox. Standard is a quick shifter up and down with a blipper, one of the smoothest you're ever likely to find. We'll try that later on. 5-inch colour TFT, which is really nice. We'll look at that again when we're riding in a bit. So you've got an assist and slipper clutch, very smooth cable clutch. So this has cornering ABS, traction control, IMU, wheelie control. Got 5 riding modes: rain, road, sport, track and rider. These things have absolutely phenomenal handling. It's razor sharp, superb for the track and really good for the road as well. We've got Showa 41mm upside down forks, big piston, again fully adjustable. Obviously this being the RS model, we've got an Öhlins STX40 shock in the back there, fully adjustable as well. The list of high spec just continues. Brembo, Stylema front there, which are some of the best in the business. Single rear disc out the back there. LEDs all round. So owners' reliability ratings on these street triples over the years since it's been out are excellent. No issues at all with reliability. They're pretty much bulletproof. Immobilizer in the key. You've got a USB as well. Little tiny bit of storage here under the rear seat, but quite small. $6,000 service intervals on these. And they come in this stunning yellow, also a very nice red and a grey. There we are guys, let's try this out. So quite easy to climb aboard. As I said in the cutscene, I'm 5'7" tall. This is 836mm, it's a little bit taller than the R model, and I'm very nearly flat-footed. I'd say my heels are just about ½ an inch off the ground. So all in all, you know, it's not a super tall bike. So I've just run through all the controls for you. We have a assist and slipper clutch, which feels very light, which is span adjustable. We have your headlight flasher, daytime running lights, rider modes, indicators, horn. That's your scroll button for the menu. Over this side we have a span adjustable Brembo master cylinder, and also that little dial in there adjusts the pressure in the lever for the brake, which is really good. These brakes are some of the best in the business, by the way. Hazards, engine start, engine stop, and your home button. It does come with bar end mirrors as standard, but they fitted these billet different sort of Triumph ones, so these aren't quite standard, these mirrors, but they are a Triumph optional accessory. So we'll just turn it on. Beautiful 5-inch colour TFT. Good morning. There we go, look at that. So you can change the interface, the look of that. So you've got all your different rider modes along the top there: sports, track, rider, rain, road. We'll leave it in sport. We'll try any other modes. There's loads of info on there: fuel, temperature, gears. You know, that could be a whole other video. Anyway, let's start it up. So straight away, what a beautiful, beautiful sound. Just give you a little look at that dash again. Right then, let's try this out. So easily into first gear, and a very nice early take up on the clutch, very smooth. Okay, so out on the open road on the Street Triple 765. Starting off with the mirrors. Generally pretty clear. There's a little tiny bit of buzziness in them, but all in all, good, big, decent view behind. Little bit of my elbows, but nothing to worry about. So decent, good looking bar end mirrors. So the riding position is slightly leaning forward, I would say. It's a little bit more aggressive on this than the R model. A little bit sort of higher ride height at the back. But all in all, you know, a nice comfortable position with a little bit of weight on my wrists. Handling is out of this world. TFT, obviously it changes from dark to light dependent on the amount of sunlight you've got. I'm sure you can change that in the menu. The TFT looks really good. Nice clear speedo, gears, revs, range, miles per gallon, all that sort of stuff. Nice wide bars. Just try the brakes out, nothing behind. Oh my lord. They are phenomenal. Right then, so we're in first gear. Let's give it some power. What an amazing engine, and what a noise. Yeah, this is putting out about a claimed 128 horsepower. Absolutely amazing. Down to second gear, winder open. Yeah. The great thing with these triple engines is they're so smooth. You know, you've got good drive from sort of 1 to 4, and then the mid-range that we're in now is very strong. And then they've got an absolutely killer top end. So you get like the best of all worlds. So top gear now. Just going to open it up, and as you can see, it absolutely flies in top gear. Back brake, about average, about par for the course. Fourth gear, 30 mile an hour, just open it up a bit. Look at that speedo fly. Really, really good. So far the engine is super smooth. You know, they make these street triples just get better and better every year. This one's no exception. So just bimbling along now, 40 miles an hour. Exceptionally smooth. I can feel the slightest buzz coming through the foot pegs, but seat and bars, nothing at all. On the subject of the seat, haven't been on this bike that long, but initially it feels very, very comfortable. It's well padded, lots of room to move about, so that's brilliant. But we're just coming into a 30 speed limit now. We're just going to check the all-important fueling. So we're just cruising along at 30, third gear, about 3,000 revs, just checking for any surging or hunting. That feels super smooth, very impressive. I mean, we're in sport mode, and the throttle is exceptionally well controlled. It's not snatchy or anything like that. But the bike just feels incredibly light to flick from side to side. And I must admit, I was expecting it to be a lot firmer in the suspension. I mean, I know you could fully adjust it for preload and rebound and everything, but it actually feels really quite plush for these bumps. I thought it might have been a lot more sort of track orientated. I mean, these are unbelievable on the track, aren't they? Just going for the overtake, fifth gear, absolutely flies. Oh, that's so easy to overtake. So the beautiful thing about these triple engines, they've got so much torque from low RPM. God, the handling of this has to be experienced to be believed. Honestly, guys, I mean, on a track, it must be absolutely phenomenal. Just try a bit of top gear acceleration, 40 opening up. So you can see how quick that is just in top gear. Very impressive. Oh, the brakes are absolutely unbelievable. Right, we'll just try this blipper downshifter. So down to 5, down to 4, very, very slick. Opening it up, quick shifter. Yeah, you wouldn't need any better than that. That's fantastic quick shifter. Okay guys, bit of acceleration, second gear. Very impressive. It's just that roar it gives, it's just so addictive. Right, let's have a little cruise now. Top gear, 60 miles an hour, 5,000 RPM. Very relaxing if you just want to sort of cruise like this. It's very nice indeed. Oh, we got a tunnel coming up. That's like a red rag to a bull, isn't it? I think we're going to have to do this, aren't we? Oh, this is such fun. But on the sensible side, this bike is really, really just sublime to ride just on the road. The handling is just superb. I'm really impressed with its bump management. I thought it would be way more firm and, you know, track orientated than this, but it's just really smooth. It's smooth throughout the whole rev range. Brakes are simply stunning, and the way it just flicks around the bends. So precise around the corners. These Super Corsa tyres are brilliant. So just using the gearbox and clutch in the normal way. Very, very slick and positive. Nice easy clutch. Going down with the clutch. Again, very, very easy. Wind blast. Very steady, no issues there at all. But the feeling of the quality of the ride, the suspension is absolutely first class. It just floats over everything, and that engine is just so flexible. When you twist that throttle, it just goes. So I'll be bringing you the R version as well very soon. But fourth gear, just winding it open. Oh, really, in that mid-range it's just superb. Right, nothing behind, we just tried those brakes out again. Goodness me. Oh, they are ferocious, but with great control and modulation. First gear. Look at that speedo go up. Crazy. But just as a day-to-day bike, if you had to ride this to work, top gear now, just pootling along. It's incredibly civilized. It's not complaining. There's no issues with heat on my legs. It's just a really lovely, fun bike. Super smooth, great handling. You know, it really is a 5-star machine. Let's just try another little roll on. 40 miles an hour, fourth gear, wide open. Yeah, it's incredibly flexible, that engine. The mid-range is superb on it. Right guys, let's wrap it up just here. Nice little spot for a final walk around. Give you a little look at that lovely TFT. So into first, into neutral, all very easy. Give you that all important sound check. awesome sound, standard exhaust. What a piece of kit. Quite a tricky to find side stand, but all in all pretty sturdy. That is an awesome weapon. Right, let's have a really good look around this. First of all, just see what it's like to push about. So very, very light off the side stand, about 188 kilos wet, and super easy to maneuver around in your garage or wherever. Right, well, where do we start? First off, I just forgot to say this is a Triumph protection that they put on down here and here, and the mirrors are slightly different. They're aftermarket Triumph bar end mirrors. So that engine is absolutely phenomenal, super smooth from 1,000 to 12,000, probably a little tiny buzz at the top, but nothing to worry about. It's got a really strong bottom end, starts to come alive in the mid-range, sort of 4 to 7, and then sort of 7,000-8,000 upwards. Absolutely flies. Super impressive. To be honest, for the road, you wouldn't really want any more. It's just a stunning engine. It's flexible, characterful. It's just 5 stars, that engine. Attention to detail, as with all these Triumphs, they're really nicely built, detailing everywhere. You know, braided hoses. The paintwork's beautiful. They do a superb build, Triumph do, so 5 stars again for the build quality. Standard exhaust looks good. It's Euro 5, full of catalytic converters, but it sounds incredible, especially when you get the revs up. I wouldn't change that myself, but I know lots of people do. Super Corsa tyres, top-notch tyres. It's not that warm at the moment, but they're actually really quite warm, those tyres, so they're warming up nicely and they feel superb on the road, and they're brilliant on the track. The Brembo stylemas, about the best you can get, really. Eye-popping power, loads of feel, super brilliant brakes there. The overall look and styling of the bike, I think it looks really cool. Headlights look good. So that's that. It comes with the rear seat cowl. Fully adjustable suspension. I was actually very impressed how this rides suspension wise over the bumps. It's very plush, compliant ride. It's not super firm. So the Olin's rear shock is excellent. So yeah, if you're going to be buying this for the road and just the occasional track day, I'd say it's still fine. I thought it would be the other way. I thought it'd be really firm and harsh, but it's not. The up and down quick shifter is super slick on the up and the down, no issues with that. And the general gear change using the clutch is again brilliant. You know, all the rave reviews that all the other sort of testers have done on this, you know, saying it's brilliant. It really is a phenomenal bike. So you know, you've got the R model, which is £9,500, about £1,700 cheaper. It's got the same engine. Apparently it is even better on the road than this. You don't really notice the little bit of lack of power at the top end on the R model, so I'll be testing that hopefully in the next week or so. But there you are, guys. Triumph Street Triple 765 RS. Post your comments down below what you think about this weapon, this beast. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and please, if you could share this video around, that would be brilliant. Anyway guys, ride safe, and I'll catch you again in a week or so for another review. All the best, and bye for now.